So today guys, we tackle about the population explosion. So there are questions being posed whether population explosion is a boon or a curse. For the European countries like Italy and Spain, where the population is decreasing, this may be considered as a boon. However, for our country, which is developing, population explosion is a curse and damaging the development of the country and its society. With the rapidly increasing population, the developing countries are already facing a lack in their resources, the availability of which is reduced the further, the leading to increased poverty, malnutrition, and other large population-related problems. So ang population explosion is a curse in our country. Pero sa other country like Italy and Spain is decreasing ilang population dito so ang population explosion is a positive to them. While sa atua in the Philippines, population explosion is a curse, is a negative impact sa atong country. Cause kay makakuan man ni siya kanang sa atua is the more nga nagdaghan ang tao is the more nga naay poverty, lack of education, and na mga malnutrition, lack of supply sa food, and ang uban homeless kay wala sila balay tungod sa kadaghanan sa tao and tungod nga wala pud sila trabaho. So here are the definition of a population and a population explosion. So population refers to the total number of people living in a specific area such as a country or a region, while the population explosion is the rapid and excessive increase in the number of people which can lead to a various social and environmental problem. So population, a definition. So kabalo naman jud taon sa population. Mga tao nga nagapuyo sa isa ka area, sa isa ka country, o pila na sila kabuok, pila ka tao ang napuyo ana nga country. Why ang population explosion is naga-excessive nga daghan kayo nga people, nga ga-increase ang ilang people, ang population sa isa ka country. And makakos siya og problem sa isa ka country like Philippines nga developing country nagaproblema tungod sa population explosion.
As the number of people in the pyramid increases, so do the problems related to the increased populations. The birth rate, death rate of migrations to the urban places, especially in Metro Manila, are the main factors affecting to the population change according to Miller. Ang birth rate o ang rate ng kapanganakan ay bilang ng mga individual ay pinanganak sa isang populasyon o sa isang partikular na lugar. Ang rate ng kapanganakan ng tao ay nakasaad na bilang ng mga individual ay pinanganak bawat taon. Ang death rate ng pagkamatay o rate ng namamatay ay ang bilang ng mga namamatay sa isang populasyon o sa isang tiyak na panahon. Ang migration ay ang paglipat ng mga tao mula sa isang lugar patungo sa isa pa o sa loob ng isang bansa o internal o sa mga internasyonal na hangganan na may layuning maninirahan doon o pansamantala o permanente.
The recent increase in world population has been caused by the following major reasons. Increase in birth rates due to medical improvements, decrease in death rates due to the better medical facilities and advancement in field of medicine, and migrations to urban cities due to several reasons like better job opportunities, relief bloom, and natural causes like floods, earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, and so forth. Ang pagtaas sa pollution sa kalibutan is una is kadaghanon sa mga pagpanganak tungod sa kauswagan sa medisina, din pagkunhod sa mga nangamatay tungod sa mas maayong pag-atiman sa panglawas o pagbalhin sa mga tawo ngadto sa mga syudad aron ligtas as maayong oportunidad og tungod sa mga natural nga katalagman.
So, to continue, I'll talk about the Philippines, one of the third countries, and how the lives of its people are still affected. Developing stage, the country has had to face several economic and political challenges. One of each is population explosion, which directly affects the lives of the people. The Philippines is often called a third world or developing country. That means it's still working to improve the lives of its people. While the country is growing, developing, it has many economics and political problems. One of the problem is population explosion. The number of people keeps rising very fast. Like, for example, schools. More children means crowded. Classrooms are not enough teachers. Jobs. More workers than job can lead to employment or low wage. Third, housing. More families need homes, so some live in crowded or unsafe place. Fourth, health and services. Hospitals and clinics may become very busy, making it harder for everyone to get good care. Because of these challenges, the government and communities have planned carefully, building more schools, creating jobs, improving housing, and expanding health services so that we can growing population can live better lives. So, in conclusion, the Philippines as the developing country faces economic and political challenges, one being rapid population growth, which affects education, jobs, housing, and health services for ordinary people.
Good day, my name is Mera, so I will the one who discuss about the effect of population explosion. Since population explosion leads to significant environmental, social, and economic challenges and so on. So, makita ninyo, na ay 9 kabok point out diri, isa na ang unemployment. Mas nanaghan ang nangitag trabaho kaysa sa mga available nga jobs. Kaduha, ang poverty. Mga families nga nag-struggles financially because sa kadaghan og members sa pamilya. Next is malnutrition, meaning food supply becomes poor, causing people to lack proper nutrition. Next is lack of education resources, meaning schools become overcrowded and educational facilities cannot serve all students properly. Number 6, domestic violence, meaning overpopulation increases stress and tension at home, sometimes resulting in abuse. Number 7, juvenile delinquency. Isa ni siya sa mga terrible problems in our society. Kani, mga young people nga nagakommit og criminal cases tungod kay kulang og support and guidance. Number 8, shortage of basic needs. Mga essential items like food, water, and shelter become harder to provide everyone. Last is increased death rates, meaning mga poor health services, hunger, and unsanitary condition cause more deaths.
Measures to control population explosion. The success of birth control lies in the hands of women or mothers and their status. It is imperative for them to be educated so that they can decide on how many children they can afford to raise and be aware of the available birth control measures. They should be made aware of the impact on their health as well as on their children. Not only the young ones are to be educated, but also the older women so that they can teach the right family planning to their own daughters. Population explosion is a rapid and excessive increase in the number of people in a country or region, faster than available resources, services, and environment can support. It leads to overcrowding, unemployment, poverty, and pressure on food, water, and health services. Some of its measures to control it are: first, family planning, promoting the use of contraceptives like pills, condoms, and IUDs. Also educating couples and plan and space pregnancy. Second, Awareness and education, educating the public about the benefits of smaller families, including population education and school programs. Third, improving healthcare. Better material and child healthcare reduces and perceived need for extra children. We should promote safe spacing of pregnancies and less economic development. Higher standards of living often lead to lower birth rates. Urban families tend to choose fewer children due to the cost of living. Conclusion: population explosion creates serious pressure on resources, but it can be managed through family planning, education, and strong government support. With responsible choices and community awareness, sustainable population growth becomes possible.
So, akong topic karon kay juvenile delinquency. So, ang juvenile delinquency kay seryoso ni siya nga problema para sa mga kabataan. Kay mao ning hinungdan nga makadako sa atong populasyon ug kalisod diri sa kalibutan. Then mapiktuhan daw ang kalibutan ug ang halos daw nagalabag sa batas kay ang mga minor de edad. Example, sa pagkawat o sa nagabuhat og illegal, ayan na, moro na akong topic. Morning pasabot sa juvenile delinquency.
What is juvenile delinquency? The term of juvenile delinquency was established that young offenders could avoid the disgrace of being classified as criminal in the logbook of police headquarters. The juvenile delinquency laws were designed to provide treatment rather than punishment. The juvenile delinquency is referred to illegal harmful act committed by minor under 18 years old such as stealing, vandalism, physical assault, which are often caused by negative influence, family problem, or lack. Juvenile delinquency ay isa sa mga gawain na illegal or illegal act sa mga kabatan-una na wala pa 18 years old. So kini siya na mga buhat is isa din na ang pagpangawat or pagnanakaw, paninira ng kapwa or pananakit din ng kapwa. Kini siya na mga buhat is mabuhat na nila gumikan sa impluwensya sa palibot or family problem or kakulangan sa pag-alaga or paggabay sa kanila. Siguro makaingon ta anang naa siguro sa mga kali, makaingon ta na makabuhat sila mga ingana or sa bisan dili gud wala gud nato makita sa kali kay naagi tao na kanang bisag kahibalo sila na bawal na sa buhaton ginabuhat gud nila tungod siguro kay kanang na sila gusto abuton na dili nila kay abuton. So dira rang way nila para maabot na nila mo na makaingon ta na illegal act na siyang pagpangawat o kanang isa pod ang kining pananakit ng kapwa. Muna sa ang ginatawag na tuog siguro mabilong din na ang bullying tungod kay walay tao or mga kanang kuan nato kining guardian na moingon na hilab dito siya, pasakit dito siya tungod kay kabalo tadaan na bawal gid na siya. So that's all. Thank you.
So here are the 8 predictors of delinquency. So first is community disorganization. When a neighborhood feels unsafe or unorganized, young people often pick up negative influences around them. Second is availability of drugs and firearms. If drugs or weapons are easy to get, teens are more tempted to try them or get involved in trouble. Number 3 is persistent poverty. Growing up without enough resources or opportunities can push youth to risky or illegal ways to cope or survive. So number 4 is violence in the home. Seeing or experiencing hurtful behavior at home affects a child deeply and can lead them to act out. Number 5 is problem behaviors. Small issues like lying, skipping classes, or bullying can grow into bigger problems if no one steps in early. 6 is poor parental monitoring. When kids aren't guided or supervised, they often end up making choices that lead them down the wrong path. 7 is inconsistent disciplinary parents. When rules keep changing or disciplines feel unfair, children get confused and start testing limits. Number 8 is maltreatment. Any kind of abuse or neglect can leave emotional wounds, making young people more likely to act out or turn to harmful behavior.